Hello everyone, my name is Braden, this is Airless Cool 9, and today's video is going to be about crafting. There are some new, updated, simplified crafting rules in the 2024 Player's Handbook that's coming out this year in about a month's time, and I wanted to give you all a look at what those new updated rules are. So today, the specific things that we're going to be looking at is crafting non-magical items, brewing potions of healing, and scribing spell scrolls. And I'm going to give you all the breakdown. It'll be a quick video, but it will give you all an idea of how these crafting rules are employed, and you can start using them now if you so wish. So, the first thing we're going to look at is crafting non-magical items. So in order to craft non-magical item, there are three parts that you need for it. You need a tool, which in the tool section of the player's handbook, each tool lists items that can be made with that specific tool. You'll need raw materials, and you'll need to take time to make the item. So, for tools, as I said before, each tool in the player's handbook now has a section in it that lists items that can be crafted with that specific tool. So, in order to make an item, you have to use the required tool and have proficiency in that tool. And also, anyone that is proficient in that tool can also help with crafting that item. So there's actually a reason for tool proficiencies now. And there's also other things that tools can do, but we're not going to get into that in this video. That will be in a separate video. Raw materials. So the raw materials that you need are equal to half the purchase cost of the item that you're trying to create. For example, if you're wanting to make plate armor, which sells for 1,500 gold pieces, you'll need 750 gold pieces of raw materials in order to create that item. So there is a mechanical component or a material component to this. As for the last portion, which is time, the amount of time that you need to make an item is determined by the item's gold piece cost, which you divide by 10, and each day is equivalent to 8 hours of work. So, for example, you'll need 5 days to make a heavy crossbow, which sells for 50 gold pieces. So that's equivalent to 40 hours of work. Um, Pretty simple. And if a item requires multiple days, you don't need to spend consecutive days in order to create the item. And if you get help creating the item, or for each additional creature that helps you craft the item, you can divide the time by the number of creatures assisting. It says normally only one other creature can assist you, but you as the DM can allow other additional creatures to assist, which is pretty nice. Brewing potions of healing is pretty simple in the player's handbook. If a character has proficiency in the herbalism kit, they can create a potion of healing. Doing so requires that kit, 25 gold pieces of raw material, and 1 day of work, which is 8 hours. So, pretty easy. The next part is scribing spell scrolls. This is pretty interesting here. So there are a number of things needed in order to scribe a spell scroll. Time and cost. There is a table that actually breaks this down. For each day of inscription, you have to work 8 hours. If a scroll requires multiple days, the days don't need to be consecutive, which is nice, especially for adventuring parties. To scribe a scroll, you have to have proficiency in the Arcana skill or proficiency with calligrapher's tools. And you have to have the spell prepared on each day of the inscription. You must also have it and any material components required by the spell. If the spell consumes its material components, they're consumed only when you complete construction of the scroll. And the spell scroll ends up using your spell save DC and spell attack bonus. So that's nice there. Specifically for cantrips, if the scribe spell is a cantrip, the version on the scroll works as if the caster were your level, which is also nice. And then here is the table for spell scroll costs. As you can see here, cantrips are 1 day, 15 gold pieces. Uh, First level spells are 1 day, 25 gold pieces. Second level spells, 3 days, 100 gold pieces. Third level spells are 5 days, 150 gold pieces, and from there it jumps in price. Fourth level, 10 days, 1,000 gold pieces. Fifth level, 25 days, 1,500 gold pieces. And then it exorbitantly drops here. Sixth level, 40 days, 10,000 gold pieces. Seventh level, 50 days, 12,500 gold pieces. Uh, Eighth level is 60 days, 15,000 gold pieces. And then finally, a ninth level spell scroll takes 120 days and 50,000 gold pieces to construct. I like everything up until this point, and then as soon as the prices go up exorbitantly like this is where this is where it gets crazy to me. I'm fine with the time jumps here. These are okay. But goodness gracious, the amount of gold pieces that these costs, it's really not worth making any spell scroll over third level, in my opinion. But those are rules on crafting non-magical items, potions of healing, and spell scrolls. So as you can see, they've been pretty simplified. They're very clear and easy to use. So that is pretty nice. Um, but that is going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, subscribe. Tell me which of these crafting options you'll be using more often. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later.